Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories. Firstly, protests ongoing in Tigray. Getachew Reda group relentless. Since Friday, this group has been protesting almost on daily basis. We are seeing rallies by Getachew Reda supporters, and today they are taking to the streets in the capital city, Mekelle, where the Bretsian people met yesterday. Secondly, Scander Naga is questioning the story about his talks with the government. He criticized a media outlet which uh, reported about his talks with the government. So, is he just denying talks with the government, or he talked but he does not want to admit? Let's start with this news story for Scander Naga talks with the government. Scander Naga criticized a news outlet in an interview yesterday, questioning the reporting of the news outlet. The news outlet claimed that Scander Naga uh, had met with the African Union, European Union, US, IGAD, Ethiopian government officials. The two parties laid out some preconditions, and Skander agreed to talk to the government outside Ethiopia, either in Europe or in the US. Skander questioned the report of this news source. Now, I want to share with you what I have learned, which I shared in the last video too with you. I said that Skander and two other commanders met with IGAD, African Union officials, Ethiopian government officials, uh, maybe Americans and EU officials were there too. Scander Naga from Gujam, Masrisha, Scander Naga from Shoa, because now he's based in Shoa. Masrisha from Gujam and Colonel Fantahun from Wolo, they met with the National Dialogue Commission officials of Ethiopia, AU, IGAD, EU, etc. Yes, it cannot be called start of negotiations. We cannot say that negotiations have formally begun. Preliminary contacts have been established. Meeting is a major progress. If Skandar and two other commanders are meeting with the government, it's a big development. It means at least they have agreed to meet. In the past, they have been rejecting the idea of having any meeting with government officials. They've been saying no talks. Most of the foreign commanders, they have been rejecting the idea of talks. Skandar and Masrisha are not very important foreign commanders now. Keeping in view, they're standing on the ground. They're very weak. But their contact with the government in the presence of outside mediators is being confirmed to me by sources. Whether Skander admits it or not, and he won't admit it, by the way, because the majority of Fano commanders and Fano supporters is against negotiations with the government. They say no talks with this government. That is why it is difficult for Skander to admit that he has started negotiations with the government. But he's in touch. If he does not admit that he is talking to the government, it means that he won't be able to reach any decision in talks, because a decision will be rejected by the people. So Skander is trying to keep himself relevant. He knows that the new US government might support him. If he outrightly rejects the idea of talks, that would not be good for his international standing, which he thinks will improve if he talks, if he supports talks. That is why he's flirting with the idea of negotiation, I think. But we'll have to wait to see how involved Scander is, how influential Scander is in implementing the decisions made at talks. He did meet with government officials, he is not admitted. Now, secondly, viewers, Getachew Reda group in Tigray is continuing protests against the military, against TPLF Debrecen group. Getachew group calls other group, TPLF group, but Debrecen as warmongers, as sons of Shabia, as backed by PFDJ, as conflict promoters, as hungry for a new war. These are the words used by Getachew supporters in their protests. We know that yesterday Debrecen supporters met they gathered in Mekelle, in the capital city. Big show by Debrecen supporters in Mekelle. And Getachew supporters on Sunday didn't protest in Mekelle. They allowed Debrecen supporters to protest freely in Mekelle. Getachew supporters protested in Koram, Ofla, Adegrat on Sunday. But today, Getachew supporters are protesting in two cities, which we have been able to confirm so far. Firstly, Mekelle, where these minutes protest rallies are ongoing. Secondly, Alamata. In Alamata, female supporters of Getachew group have been seen. The Debrecen group also launched its female workers in Sunday's protest. Now it's Getachew's turn to launch female protesters in support of his narrative. So the war for taking control of narrative in Tigray is ongoing. Getachew supporters protesting almost on daily basis. Since Thursday, they've been protesting on daily basis. The Debrecen group protested only on Sunday. Where will this confrontation end? No one really knows. It's hard to guess. Military disclosed its plans in advance. Military, I think, was testing the waters. The military is faced with stiff resistance from Getachew Reda supporters. TPLF Debrecen now has relieved the pressure of its shoulders. Now it has successfully managed to make Getachew and military confront each other. Let's see what happens. Two clips for you. First one is from Mekelle, showing Getachew support protesting there. First two clips from Mekelle. And third one is from Alamata, Southern Zone. Southern Zone is the stronghold of Getachew supporters.